guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. If you're around, can you please come in? Let's talk. Because me, I want to talk on something very, very important. Welcome, guys. So basically today, I would like to emphasize on something which has to do with men beating their wives. Okay, yeah, like I don't want to overemphasize on it, but it's as though I've been watching series of videos on YouTube, and it's as though there's a content creator, or should I call her a YouTuber, at Sandra's Reality. It's as though she made one video, a prank sort of, okay, and pardon me, I will have to be using her as an example. And then the husband now slapping her in process. I don't know. To start with, is it actually necessary for should I say a married woman to do pranks? Because I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that, in as much as it's pranks, but I believe that there's some level of pranks as a married woman you should do, or you should consider partaking in, because I don't know if anyone is aware of what's ongoing online, or am I the only person aware of it, that Sandra's, I don't know why I'm always calling her Sandra's Reality. There is one video she recently uploaded that she said it was a prank, but it now happened that, should I say, the prank went wrong, and it now happened that the husband ended up giving her a slap, like a real slap. Because I doubt, for you to prank someone, obviously it means that the person is not aware in a way that you want to prank him or her. So I don't know, what am I trying to say before I start get to men beating their wives. Like on a normal, I don't know, even I used to tell my husband, yes, I have to be real, okay? Any man that used to beat his wife is a beast. Like, who the hell are you? Oh, chimney, stop. I mean, who do you think you are for you to even lay your hand on your wife? Oh God. To start with, when you came to marry that's your wife, the parents never told you she's a punching bag. So I mean, even if you think she has done something wrong that needs to be corrected, you could punish her. Yes, I mean, but if you think there is no punishment that is good enough for her, I mean, you could report her to her parents, or probably you might just ask her to maybe go visit her parents for a while, instead of beating the lady or the woman. Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust something. I'm carrying my baby. Kid, you are just disturbing me. Alive. Oh yeah, come, let me back you. Guys, let me back my baby. So back to what I was saying. I mean, why will a man slap his wife? Like, I'm kind of like, I don't know if you are Sandra Reality fan. I'm sorry about that, but it is what it is, right? You know, I don't know if I'm the only person that is observing it, but it's more like it's trending on YouTube now, where she posted a video of trying to play a prank on the husband, and then the husband now in return to react to whatever she's doing, now giving her a real slap, like real slap, in as much as is a prank, and she was expecting her husband to react. But then I know within her, it's more like she didn't really expect that the husband would end up slapping her, like giving her a real slap. But then on the other hand, why did she now choose to upload that particular video online? Because I believe that, okay, she was not streaming like live as I am now. Okay, so for her to notice that the video would it either cause a problem to her and her marriage, why did she now end up posting that particular video? I'm not here to blame anybody, but then I want to tackle something first from my own personal point of view. All right, I mean, it's not a bad thing as a married woman to play prank on your husband, but I also believe that there should be extent to your pranking, right? As a married woman, there should be extent to your pranking, so that you don't end up doing what will in a way tarnish your image. Sorry guys. Oh God, Chidi, tarnish your image as a married woman, okay? Because so most times there are some certain things we do and we don't know the implication that it will later give to us as married people, right? It's more like it's now trend. It's as though and one thing in this life is that whatever we are doing, especially if we are progressing, people always look for a way to tarnish our image as individuals. People will always look for a way to tarnish our image as individuals. So why will she post such video? Because like I said initially, I believe she was not streaming. Okay, yes, let's just tell ourselves the truth. She wasn't streaming live, and is a recording video. So when she observed that the husband gave her such slap, because in essence now, should I say I'm feeling bad for the man, or should I say the man deserves what he's getting, or in total, should I say she herself, I mean Sandra's reality, the YouTuber, should I say she deserves the comments people are flooding? Most times people are just looking for one thing to just happen before they can now come out real on you, and then they'll now use it as an opportunity to actually say what has been on their mind for years or for months against you. So what am I trying to say? Sandra's reality for her husband, and what I'm trying to establish is that for Sandra's husband to have even laid hand on her, I'm against that. Because even me as a person, I used to tell my husband, dear, any man that lays his hand on a woman, or not just a woman, then that woman now happen to be your wife, or even if the woman is not your wife, like you are a beast. Yes, like I mean, when you came to marry her, they didn't write a label on the person's face. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my earphone. They didn't write a label on the person's face that she is a punching bag. So I don't know why men are fond of that. But then my own annoyance is on Sandra's reality, because yes, a lot of videos are just popping up on Facebook already as a result of that particular video. When she has seen, because I believe that before someone uploads a video on YouTube, you still go through it while editing and every other thing, while putting so many things and all that. Okay, you go through it, and she watching that scenario, if you notice, a lot of people, we are just seeing it as an opportunity comes but once, and they are utilizing it perfectly right now. You get. So I don't know. It's not like she's the one trying to use her hand to destroy her marriage. Yes, it's not like she's an upcoming YouTuber. They have already known her. So what's the essence of trying to get more attention? Or why is she now trying to make maybe probably you are trying to make your channel unique, or I'm trying to place my hand on whatever it could be, because I know there are some videos that I would just choose to make, but in the process I'll be like, no, this particular thing or this particular saying might not really go down well with, you know, my own personality as a married woman, and also what people would think about me as a person. Because even those people acting movies, ordinary movies that we watch, I also believe that even before someone chooses a role, even if you are good at that particular role, for you to have accepted that role means that you are willing to take any comment from anybody outside, even after that particular, in as much as you are just acting. You get. Okay, for instance now, this our Nigerian actress, Mrs. Patience Ozokwe. I don't know whether it's true, but then I've been hearing lots of things, not a bad one anyways. You know, she's kind of like regretting the role she played. And I know I came across such with Mercy Johnson Okeje. You know, them, most of them regretting the role they played, the why acting. All these things matters, especially when you now have a reputable family that you are representing. So then coming to men beating a wife, I'll say it anytime, any day. Any man that lays hand on a woman, let me not just say wife, in as much as my topic or my title based on wives, but then any man that lays a hand on a girl or a lady or a woman is a beast. Yes, because I believe it's a woman that gave birth to you. They're now touching another person's child. I don't know. What do you call that? Just imagine your sister being beaten up by another guy. How you will feel, how you will take it. And mind you, coming down to we wives, okay, then you came to marry us, then you married us into your home. You are lord of everything, we know, and we respect that. Then you are now using us as a punching bag. I mean, it does not make sense, because when you came to marry that person, they never wrote punching bag on her face. Okay, they never wrote it. Like, I've just been seeing lots and lots and lots and lots. Chimdi, stop making noise. I've just been seeing lots and lots and lots of videos that people were the way they will just, okay, they just made it easy for her. They just cut out the thumbnail that she used for that particular video. They just cut out the picture of her son, then just remaining the husband, you know, the incidents of the husband slapping her. And even she as a person, when she was making thumbnail of that particular video, she actually placed arrow directly to that slapping incident the husband gave her. I don't know what she was trying to do. Like, even if she's just trying to pull people's leg, I don't know. But personally, my own opinion, I don't support it. It does not really even tell good of her. I'm sorry to say that. If you love Sandra's reality, or you are one of her fans or her subscribers, please, if you have subscribed to my channel, that does not mean you should unsubscribe. But then we just have to call a spade, right? We just have to be real. You know, there are some things that we married women do online. There are some things that we married women do online, and we don't know the implications it will bring to us. Even to start, before I was able to start up this YouTube channel, my husband had to sit me down and said, "There, this YouTube channel, what are you going to be doing inside the channel? Like, what is the channel all about?" Which was actually also the first question a lot of people ask me when I introduce this to them, telling them to subscribe and all that. Any single thing as a married woman that we are putting out outside there for people to view as a result of content creating, we should always it should be at the back of our head that it has implications to us. Is kind of like saying a particular identity concerning us. Okay, actually this video I didn't want to put her name on the title, so it won't look like I am trying to be part of those people. Okay, but then it is what it is, because everybody now is just kind of like saying bad things about the husband. I don't know the state of their relationship minus what they put out in videos. Okay, I don't know the state of their relationship as husband and wife aside whatever they put out for people to watch. Okay, because I believe that is what you want outsiders to know, that they will know. Okay, so yeah, now people are now seeing the husband as a bad man, or who knows, if not for the fact that the wife probably, maybe, sort of in a way, is now the breadwinner of the family. Who knows if she will be respecting the husband. You know, a lot of questions, a lot of comments are just popping up here and there because of this particular. I don't know if you people are getting me. I don't know. So we should just be mindful, because all these things, if I'm to say, I'm just indirectly pushing the blame to Mrs. Sandra that owns Sandra Reality, right? Sorry guys, I'm walking about because I'm backing my baby, so I want her to sleep. So pardon me for the movements, okay? But I'll just try to focus the camera on myself. So back to what I was saying, I'm indirectly pushing the blame to Sandra, Mrs. Sandra, okay? Because I don't know why she ended up posting such video, because it's not a live stream. Had it been it's a live stream, she would be like, she didn't expect that such thing will actually occur. That if she had known, she would have probably caught it immediately. But she videoed it, she analyzed it, she internalized it, every single. I don't know. You know, people. Okay, for instance, now there is this Nigerian actress. Sorry, pardon me, I could not even introduce myself. My name is Juliet. Welcome to Julescastle. It's just that I was just so fed up. In fact, I even watched one of the last video from someone else talking on this same matter. That's why I was just fed up. What was in my mind was just to come out here and just say out my own opinion. But then I didn't want to tag her name, because I know that a lot of people will just start bumping into this place. But then anybody that desires to watch it, to watch it. I'm not fearing anybody, but then I'm just saying my mind, which I know if you have to stand for the truth, I'm just standing for the truth and nothing but the truth, okay? So yeah, back to what I was saying. My name is Juliet, okay? I'm a mother of two, living in Nigeria, based in Lagos, okay, with my family, all right? So if you want to be part of this family, I would also appreciate to have you as one of us here. Do me a favor by hitting the subscribe button for me and also liking my videos. Thank you. So back to what I was saying, guys. I used to smile, though. It's just that, you know, critical topics needs to be handled with critical face appearance, because it's not everything that we should laugh over. I mean, why will people be making jest of this kind of situation? And on her own part, why will she even upload it? Like, minus uploading the video, seeing the thumbnail alone, then she placing arrow on the. She even had to take a picture of the side where the husband gave her the slap, like zooming it for people to see. Is as though maybe probably the hand a little bit gave her a mark. Like, what is all that for? What is all that for? Are they having issues? Do you want I don't know. I've just been trying to be point at one particular thing or another that I will say this is the reason. Because if you watch her previous video, they are in good terms. So what's the essence of you doing this kind of thing publicly? Like, publicly. You might be like, let them talk, let them say whatever they want to say. It's just a prank. Even though, yes, I had to watch the video. I watched the video and she actually said it was a prank. But then what information are you passing to people? Then over to the man being the husband, okay? It's more like telling people that minus prank or no prank. In as much as, yes, he later said sorry, which is acceptable. But then laying hand on your wife, okay, yes, I know he had to react, but laying hands on her does not guarantee you reacting in that way. Okay, what was the situation all about? This best sort of alcohol drink. I don't know if any of you have watched the video, but if I have not, let me kind of like give you a um brief history of what happened in the video. She said she wants to prank her husband. That I don't know if she was just making jest of the whole thing, but she said she wants to prank her husband, that her husband had just been annoying her, that she wants to do back this one, that one. Then she now, this men alcohol that they call best, that is small bottle size, okay? She poured out the content, but I think the content is somewhat brownish black in color, okay? But she has already poured it out, probably rinsed it, then add water to the best bottle, okay? Then the husband now came around. He said initially he said he wanted to move out. She now said no, he should stay back. Okay. Then he now sat back watching television with them. You see how devil used to do something. The husband wanted to move out again. She now said, why is he in a haste going out that he should stay? And the son, their last son they just had, was with them in the room. Okay. Then the man sat. All of a sudden, she now said the baby wants to drink water, that the husband should help her go get water. The husband said she should go and get it by herself. Then holding the bottle that she poured in the water is no more the best content. That's the alcoholic drink. She has poured that one away. But she had to put water inside the bottle, okay? Then the husband, men, I'm using my own self as an experience, or my husband as it's not like I don't understand. You don't know the mood they are. You don't know what's running through their mind. You don't know what they are calculating, what they are adding, what they are subtracting. And all of a sudden, you're just bringing out a prank that does not really make sense. Like, I'm trying to understand what kind of prank that is. Although, on the other hand, the husband is to be blamed, because then she made a point. I mean, in as much as the water was poured into the best bottle, but then the best, at least thankfully, the best content has a color. But water is colorless, right? And the bottle was transparent. It's not like you cannot see the color of the content inside the bottle, okay? So then she now saying, that she does not want to stand up. Let her give the child from the best bottle, which was actually water, even though the husband's mind was not there. She now poured in the water using that small glass cup, wow, that they're using taking all these small shots drink. She's the one that actually spices up the whole situation, making it so concentrated that on a normal, the least thing that will even come to your mind as a person is to look at the contents of the drink, okay? Then she now pouring out the drink into the small short glass cup, then about to give it to the son. The husband, where he sat, and he now got angry, upset immediately on seeing the small short glass cup that she was about using to. He was like, what are you trying to do? That was when the man now sprung up. But then it did not now end there. Then the man was now against you giving the child that same drink with that same water, because his mind already is that is the drink. In as much as he's supposed to look at the content or not, you never can tell where his mind was before coming back and seeing the same, what was actually happening immediately. Then him standing up, and then him while trying to tell her that, me, I will tell your mom, I will call your parents, or this one, that one, that one, that one. And men on a normal, They don't like when they are talking, you as a lady is talking. And if it's for those that have hot temper or that does not easily control themselves easily, or they end up after doing the wrong thing at the right time, later they will regret it. Then the husband, from out of anger that he's talking, she's actually, although she's trying to explain, then talking back at him, he now had to raise his hand on her and give her a slap. Like, I don't know. She now started crying, saying that it's just a prank, this one, that one. Even though the husband later started apologizing immediately when she explained the thing. But then what am I trying to say? You don't know the state of that man's mind at of that point. He could be thinking on something very, very important for him. Then you bringing back his mind. Then him just seeing it that it's best bottle. How can you be giving our child best drink that is an alcoholic drink? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to 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 understand every single thing that happened, guys, because I mean, what is she trying to imply? Because this kind of thing is the type of thing that even family members will put mouth into. It's more like, if there are some people that actually have this big respect for you, they'll end up having little or no respect for you. But some people don't know. Yes, if someone have a little slight respect for you, they'll end up having little or no respect for you. Because I mean, why will you as a married woman be doing such prank? Yes, it's no longer a new thing that married women, people like us that put content out there for others to watch, are doing pranks. But then I also believe that whatever thing you think you are doing, you should align with something that will not tarnish your image. Yes, it should align with something that will not tarnish your image. Because I mean, right now, right now, YouTube is on fire in a way because of that Sandra's reality. That just everybody is just framing up stories. My own annoyance is that, in as much as I'm not supporting the husband, but then my own annoyance is that it's more like, see, in this life, there's nobody that does not have a bad side, okay? Let's just tell ourselves the truth. Even the saints have a bad side. It's just that they have choose to not only control, but to manage that bad side of theirs, thereby not giving it opportunity to emanate, to come out for people to see, because they know that it won't tell good of them. Yes, if you have been good up to, like, counting to 1 to 10, and it ends up that from number 1 to 9 you have been good, then that number one, that 1 point that will make it 10, you end up flooding on it. It's more like the other ones you've been doing, you have just been disgracing yourself. That's just the simple truth. I don't know. Sandra's reality, I used to watch her video, I used to watch her content. I enjoy every single bit of it. Even the way she plays, and even the way the husband. So, me personally, I admire some of these content creators that the husband supports, and they will accept to be filming them. Just they will just accept for their wives to be free with filming them, making videos with them, and they are cool with it, just for the sake that, okay, and minus that is the wife that is earning the money, but then it's beneficial for all of them. But getting to the point of now making that your same husband that has been assisting you to look now bad in front of people, I don't know. It will take a time, I believe, for the man to heal, because he's indirectly making him look as if he's a bad person. That's what I can say. All these things are indirectly making him feel as a bad person. Oh God, Chimdi, you are disturbing me. Sorry, guys. So that's it, guys. Like, but then on the other hand, a man that decides to beat his wife is a beast. Like, there is no shortcut to explaining whatever that is the reason why you should slap your wife. Yes, for you to lay your hands on your wife means you're a beast because you don't have conscience. I mean, even if it's not a woman or your wife, I mean, why beat somebody in general? Like, okay, you beating your fellow man. How many men will tolerate that from you? Then you now think of all persons to punch, slap, beat, be violence at is now a woman or a lady. It does not make sense. To me, self, it even shows you're a weakling. Yes, it shows that you are a weakling because I mean, why will you lay your hand on a wife? So my YouTube's family and friends, especially our guys, I'm not actually trying to make you feel bad, but it's good to call a spade, right? But then I just had to come out here in a way you don't know what has been passing through as of that moment to have even gone to the extent of laying his hand on his wife. Because I believe that although, yes, if a man is not used to beating his wife, no matter whatever the woman does, he will still end up not beating her, right? No matter whatever the woman does, he will not beat her. Life is a vapor. Heaven and hell is free. Jesus said. Okay, oh, Jesus is the way. Jesus is the way. I heard what you said. You said I should repent and believe in the gospel before it's too late. Okay? I believe in the gospel, right? I'm a Christian. I'm a true born again Christian. If you don't know, let me tell you, right? What am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that why will a man beat his wife? Okay, but on the other side, I'm not trying to side for the husband, but then why will she now put it out in public for people to see? What's the message she's trying to pass to people? When she knows that the husband beat him, I believe she would have sorted it out with him, or trashed it out, or see a way to resolve things. Or if it does not work out, then she knows what next to do. Yes, a man that is beating the wife is a beast. You don't lay hands on your wife for no reason, because mind you, when you met that woman, they never wrote that she is a punching bag. No, I believe that this thing, what will I say, punishment you can give to your wife, or better still, report the person to the parents. Or if you think the person is no longer training your kids the way they should, then take the person back to her parents, that like, you're done, instead of being a victim of laying your hand on the parent, on the woman. Like, it does not say right of you. Guys, are you seeing my comment? Jesus is the way. Said, repent and believe in the gospel before it's too late. Life is but a vapor. Heaven and earth is real. Jesus said, how does this thing have to relate with what I'm saying? Probably you just barged into halfway of what I'm saying, and you're just writing what I don't know because I don't want to give it a name. But yeah, Jesus saves, and I stand for Jesus, and I'm a role model for Christ. Okay, Jesus is the way. I'm referring to you. I'm a role model for Christ. Okay, I'm not here to battle words with people that don't know what someone is talking about, and they just come on and just write nonsense and then leaves. Okay, I'm here to only make friends, but then I just had to air my view a little. I'm not here to support anybody. I'm just here to say that
The blame is from both Sandra and the husband. But then, any man that beats his wife is a beast. Okay, I'm not interwoven any word. I'm not twisting any word. I'm just here to say my own mindset about the whole stuff. If your wife is disrespecting you, you punish her. I didn't say you should go raw on her physically. There is a way you can punish your wife as a man, showing her that you are not happy with her. Or better still, you go report her to her parents. Yes. Or her siblings, or whoever that is close to her, or even your pastors. I don't know. Or you can go to a counselor to advise you guys, right? I'm still young in marriage, yes, I know. But the little experience I've gotten, and also I've seen from people I know, I've learned a lot too. So please, Jesus is the way, and Jesus is the way. If you, before you write down any comment, try to go through the whole video that someone is making before you conclude, because if anybody has been following me from the onset of this video, you will know that I'm not here to even support both the man or the woman, because both of them are to be blamed. But I push more of the blame to Sandra's reality, because then, I mean, in a way, sort of, it's more like tarnishing her family's image. Yes, because number one, they're now seeing the husband, that who knows whether he has not been beating her behind the camera. Then probably, maybe, I don't know, because she, according to what they said, what I saw, that probably because she's the breadwinner of the family, then maybe that's the reason why um the husband is just following whatever she asked him to do. Like, I don't know, whatever. I believe that as a content creator, whatever you're putting out here, in a way, your family life should be private. In as much as you are putting out your husband, your kids, there are some certain things that should be private, that requires privacy. It should be left private, right? Okay, this is my favorite content creator that I watched one of her videos yesterday night. I think her name is International Favor. I love her so much. Yes, I was even shocked that yesterday that I watched the video. I don't know whether it's yesterday that she posted it, but it was actually yesterday that I watched the video. When they were going to visit her sister-in-law that put to bed um recently. But then in that video, she was like, that, I mean, the sister-in-law have already visited them, that she came to their house and stayed. But then she made a statement and was like, is whatever she wants the public to know, that the public will know. So why will Sandra make the public know such thing? Whether the man is real, like being himself, or whether he's also pretending, or they planned it, or whatever, like, it doesn't really write well for the both of them, because many will blame her. Many will also blame the husband, especially for laying hand on her, because it's not a good thing for a man to touch his wife, like beating the wife, not to talk of doing it violently. Then the wife, most times when we see such thing, is when probably maybe the two parties involved are having misunderstanding, and probably maybe the victim is posting it out so that in case anything should happen to him or her, so that people will say that yes, there have been a time when he or she posted this particular video. So who knows whether the person that is maltreating the victim did not continue. That's the only time I know that people do post out such things. So, but then why would she not release such things? If actually she's in good term with her husband, what is she trying to tell people? Because even over in Facebook, I used to watch MC Mbakara and then Lolo Mbakara, their video, their content that they push out there. The wife used to do prank for the husband, right? But then she knows the extent to the prank that she makes. In as much as at times they will also argue. But you just see the fun of the whole prank inside of it. Not going violent on your wife physically, not going violent, and then later, in as much as he later apologized, which is also acceptable. You know, in this life, it just takes God's grace for each and every one of us to analyze things the way it should be. And that's the more reason why some people, like Jesus is the way, should at least go through the whole video that I was making, or with the way I started this video, before he or she had to lay this kind of comments on my video. God should help us all. God should help me. God should also help us. Because for you to say that repent and believe in the gospel, telling my husband that any man that beats a woman is a beast is not a bad thing. Like, why would a man beat his wife? He's learning, I'm learning. He does not know everything, me, I don't know everything. I also believe that there are some words I will say that will be impactful to him. There are also most words that he will say that are very, very impactful to me as a person. So please, guys, like, I don't know. I don't know. I've come of age to the point that um I will just barge into what someone is saying. I didn't start from the beginning, and I didn't even give time or room to complete whatever he or she is saying. And I'm already dropping comment that does not rhyme with whatever the person passing out the message is saying. Hello, please, guys, hope you are still together on this. So that's it. That's basically it. Nothing less, nothing much. Okay, please, let's just be careful with the way we live our lives. Okay, let's just be careful, because even I myself, that is even talking to you every day of my life, I'm always like, God should help me, God should help me, God should help me, because I myself, I'm not perfect. But in general, we all are working towards perfection. That's just a simple truth. Okay, so that's it. Please, let's take note. Please, let's not give room for the devil to use us as instrument, because I mean, I'm kind of like feeling for her. I don't know if she's feeling bad or she just choose not to reply to any comment, which I know on a very faithful day she will still come out to make a content that will answer most of the questions from all these content creators that are talking, including me. But then I'm just voicing out my own. Okay, all I'm just trying to, I just see her as a sister that is far from me. If it happens that she comes across this my channel, all I'm just trying to say is that I don't know what is in her mind, Mrs. Sandra. I don't know what is in your mind while putting out such video, whereas you know that such saying happened between your husband and yourself. Okay, but then I believe in a way is now it will kind of like tarnish your family's image, because people will now be saying a lot of things. You know, there are so many people that in a way are looking for a slight opportunity, probably, to tarnish your family's image. But this one is more like you just gave them an avenue to use it and kick off with that. So please, please, I'm, in as much as I'm talking to you guys, I'm also talking to myself. Be it men, be it women. Let's us all be mindful of the kind of content we put out here on social media, because I mean, whether it's a prank or is real, every single thing will determine the way people will see you and your family. That's just the summary of all this ranting I've been ranting. Okay? That is the summary of all the ranting I've been ranting. And I hope you all are doing fine. I hope you are doing great. I hope you are good. Let God continue to help us because I mean a lot is happening, a lot is changing, and a lot will keep happening. Even as a lot has happened already. Okay? So yeah, that's it for now. Hope you're fine. Actually, I wanted to come live today, but not on this topic. But then immediately I had to start coming live on is because I just finished watching this same matter from another channel. I've been seeing lots of people saying something on that particular channel. But then it's more like I'm seeing that Sandra, we don't know, I don't know her, she don't know me. I just used to watch her video on YouTube, okay? And I admire the way she does her content creation. It's very, very nice, okay? Even initially when I had this interest in YouTube and then starting off a YouTube channel, I was like, wow. I pray that one day I'll get to the level that she is. Yes, all these people, name them. Diane Kweme, um, mm, the Nwafe family, even the Zaran family, International Favor, Ogum series. I'm not saying I should be their lifestyle, but to the level that they are in YouTube, in terms of content creation and also, of course, earning. But then I believe that whatever we put out in our channels makes us unique in our own way, okay? Then the content that we're putting out, I'm not saying I will do like them, but I mean in terms of their achievements in YouTube, right? Like I watch all those their contents here on YouTube. I mean, at least I believe watching them will not only give me insight on how to go about my own, but then I also see the way they put out their content and know if I'm doing my own right. Okay? So we learn from everything that happens around us. Let's not just try to paint words, probably because maybe you are in favor of the man or you are in favor of the woman. Here, actually, I'm here to blame the both. But the reason why is as though I'm talking more on Mrs. Sandra is because when she know fully well that the content contains such violence, if I should use the word violence, why then put it out? And not only that she even put it out publicly, the thumbnail that she used directing the arrow to her face in the motion of the way the husband slapped her, and then also there's a place she puts the video, the picture of her face, kind of like zooming. It's like, what was she trying to say? Even if she comes out and say that it's a prank, I don't know. I'm just trying to place myself in her shoes, even though I can never be in her shoes. Because I mean, why will she bring out something that will automatically give people room to talk negative things about her? It's not right, it's not done, it's not good because people whether you do good, people will talk. Whether you do bad, people will definitely talk. So why then giving them the opportunity, especially to talk bad things about you and your family? When you know that it's not everybody, most especially if you are succeeding in life, we all know it's not everybody that is happy that you are succeeding. So why then giving them the opportunity to now ridicule you? It does not make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like, why giving people opportunity to ridicule you when even if you are progressing, people will talk negative thing about you. Or if you are not progressing, people will also still talk negative thing about you. Why are you then giving them the opportunity, especially if it looks as though you are progressing? So I was so pained inside of me. I didn't want to tag her name because probably maybe a lot of people would have just rushed into this place, and without me even reaching quarter of what I've said on this video, many would have maybe even start ridiculing me, probably her fans or in a way, I don't know. But I'm just here to air my own opinion. Mhm. I'm not in support of Mrs. Sandra nor the husband. they should have trashed it out privately. But the reason why it seems as though I'm on Sandra's neck is because of her putting out the content for public to even talk about it. She would have just deleted the video. She trashed whatever thing, be it prank or real or whatever, that she has that went wrong on that video. Yes, she went too far. Even if she asked the husband to slap her, I don't know, and then she now pretend as if she's crying to hear people's comments. Like, it happens in movie now. Movie, they tell them what to do, when to cry, all those things, making it just to look real. I don't know, and I don't want to know. But even if they actually just plan to make such, to put out such content, I think I would say they went too far in a way, because going physically and violent to your wife publicly, as a man, it does not tell good of him for even accepting that. Because if you love your wife and she suggests to do that, you would have countered against it. So it's more like it's in two ways, okay? It is in two ways. So please, this in as much as I'm talking to everyone out there, I'm also talking to myself. Let us be mindful of what we put out there as content that we created, so it will later in the future be harmful to us. Okay, or we start regretting, if I had known, I wouldn't have done this, or if I have known. God forbid that far be it from us that at a point in our life later in the future that we will say, if I had known. It will not be our portion. In Jesus' name, amen. Like, it is what it is, guys. Like, I think I've kind of like exhausted whatever I want to say, and I'm a little bit relieved, because I believe when someone has a burden inside of him or her, and you decide to air out your own opinion, that burden that is somewhat heavy in your heart, when you air it out, you feel light and relieved. So, as I've said it out, Sandra's reality fans and subscribers, please, I'm not here to ridicule her, but I felt it would have been good for her not to have uploaded that video, because it's already causing a lot havoc, probably more than what she expected that would happen. Like, just imagine a good family, then people now saying bad about it, or just imagine your lovely husband, then people are now saying bad thing about him, even if he used to do it before. It's not like you're filming directly live that they'll say, that's when he now slapped her, or slapped, that when he now slapped her, being Sandra's reality, she now cut it immediately. But I believe you people have gone through the content and seen how it went and all that, and you now agreed and accepted that this thing you put that, because there was a day I was making video, okay? My husband was on his bum shots playing with my kids. I wanted to make it our evening video content, like the way we spend our evening sometimes, the way my husband play with my kids. But then it happened that he was wearing pants. We call it pants, right? But it's boxers. For some people call it boxers. Okay. Then my husband was not like, yeah, I shouldn't post it though. I said, why wouldn't I post it? That he's on pants, okay? I understood on a normal, there's no way I would have posted that. I believe that the way my husband was looking should be private to me and my family alone, like me and my husband, between my husband and I, right? Is the way I believe is the way we dress that people address us. So it's the way we behave that people will see us as. Let's not give people the opportunity, or let's not give devil the room to encroach, to come into what we have labored for, what we have toiled for years or months. I don't know how long your marriage have stayed, but I believe it's no longer, it should be more than 5 years because your kids are grown up. Like two of your boys that senior your last baby, ma, are now all grown up. So I believe that it's no longer like a 5 year marriage. So why will you now allow the devil to destroy it by putting out such content? Just all in the name of getting people's attention, probably for people to even subscribe or see or say, ah, that this woman is truthful. The way she uploaded this kind thing, that the husband is a bad man. I mean, how do you feel when people are now ridiculing your husband? Even if actually for real that you people planned that he should go raw and be physical with you, but then you are not. What message are you trying to pass to couples? Yes, what message are you trying to pass to them, to couples that you probably you guys are more than in age in terms of marriage? Like we are not saying something, we are not teaching them something right. Because even your kids will even feel bad if they should watch it and say, ah, mommy, see what these people are saying. They're saying bad things against you and daddy. Like, I don't know if you understand me, guys. I hope I'm saying one or two persons' mind from my opinion. So please, guys, if you guys know anybody called Jesus is the Way, can you please go to his or her channel and tell him, please, to always learn how to read the content of a book before judging the book by its cover. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. And I hope I didn't waste your time. And I hope I was not saying something stupid. And I hope I was not saying out of track. I just decided to voice out my own. The way I want it. And like I said, I just don't want to tag it as Sandra's reality because I don't they will say, hey, if I don't want trouble, why did I now start saying about it? But then I'm just trying to be neutral in all this. I'm just trying see this life is when matters like this arise that you know who are for you and who are against you. When I mean who are for you and who are against you, those for you, I'm not saying people that will support you when you are doing evil. Your good friend is that person that will ridicule you when you do bad thing and support you when you do the good one. Okay? I believe here I'm trying to be a good friend to Sandra's reality because the content she actually put out in a way is causing havoc to her family's reputation from the little I've seen. Because trust content creators, they're just looking for any small opportunity to use and they're just looking for any small opportunity to use and ridicule someone that is already doing well. That's one thing with content creators. You never can tell who and who are happy for you, for your level of achievement and attainment on YouTube here. So giving them the opportunity, the benefit of doubt, to see something to use and in as much as yes, your fan is your fan, they'll still stand by you, they'll still speak for you wherever they are. But then, what message are you passing to the world? Futures to come, people that will see that your video, what message are you trying to pass to them? I don't know if I'm making sense, guys. So that should be it for now. But like I said, I wanted to come live to say something else other than this, but I could not bear it. I could not even remember the name of the channel. I just finished watching I think the woman was also live on live this thing talking. I just breezed in and breezed out. I went through some people's comments and it was not encouraging. The comments they were saying about Sandra, the comments they were saying about the husband. It was just a two-way thing, depending on who we are supporting or who we are against. and I don't believe it should be so. These two people that are talking of his husband and wife that are living in peace and harmony. So why will people start saying negative thing about them all of a sudden as a result of ignorance of the wife posting something that should not even come out public? They should have trashed it out immediately. That's what I believe or think of. Okay. So guys, that should be it. I think I'm done for today, but please, I need you guys to do me a favor. If you know anybody called Jesus, as Jesus is the way, just help me tell him, pass the message to him that please, that I've given my life to Christ. I'm a repented born again, that he should have or she should have gone through this video from the beginning to the end and then get the message I'm trying to pass before he or she started giving this negative comments on my video. Thank you guys so much for your audience. Have a blessed and lovely day. God bless you. I love you. God loves you more. But the most important thing is you should love yourself. Have a blessed and wonderful week. It's about to be weekend already. So God be with you all and have a nice day. Bye.